Hello, I'm Brian Tracy, and as a best-selling business success author, I've spent more than 30 years speaking and writing and training small and large businesses all over the world. Now, if you could get a Harvard MBA for $1,000, would you do it? Of course you would. What about $100? Well, you'd be crazy to say no. And in the next 2 minutes, I'm going to tell you exactly how to get a real-life Harvard MBA for only $100. Harvey Mackay, who wrote the blockbuster business book Swim with the Sharks Without Being Eaten Alive, has packaged his entire life's intellectual property into a phenomenal online university just for you. Now, I've been a fan of Harvey for many years. He's my dear friend. When his #1 New York Times best-selling book, Swim with the Sharks Without Being Eaten Alive, came out, it became a Bible of business success. And it still is today. They sold warehouses full of those books. I love his writing style and I love his content because it is so useful and so practical. Now, when Harvey's #1 bestseller, Dig Your Well Before You're Thirsty, was released, it became my definitive guidebook for networking and still is. I'll never forget Harvey's stunning question for determining the strength of your personal network. The question is, who can you call at 2 a.m.? This question still influences how I treat people today, because those are the most important people in your life. Last week, Harvey and I were talking about the exclusive roundtable he formed a few years ago. 30 of America's most successful entrepreneurs paid $150,000 each for 1 year to have Harvey expose them to behind closed doors advice from some of the world's most respected business leaders, the kind of advice usually reserved for Fortune 500 CEOs and top political leaders. While we were talking, Harvey said that he had videotaped those roundtable sessions. Wow, I had no idea. Harvey went on to say that after he saw the enormous impact this learning experience had on his 30 members, it multiplied their income by countless millions of dollars. He decided to make it available to the public at a price virtually anyone could afford, an investment of only $1,000. The first thing I thought of is, okay, Harvey, can I be the first? Would Harvey actually let me offer it to you, my community, the people I've devoted my life to working with and helping and training? To my utter astonishment, Harvey said not only okay, he said that because of our years of history together, and we go back more than 20 years, I could offer it to you for 48 hours for only an investment of $100. That's right, not $1,000, $100. All of Harvey Mackay's university library content for only $100. Now, Harvey stressed that he could only hold this $100 price for 48 hours because he's about to open sales up to the general public at $1,000 a person. He also asked that I only offer it to you, my loyal community, my basically friends online, and no one else. He asked me to not spread around this information too much because he didn't want to ruin his subsequent sales. So here it is. I'm making Harvey Mackay University's complete library, including full downloadable PDFs of his 7 New York Times best-selling books, plus 18 roundtable videos and 10 audio seminars with Harvey interviewing icons like Lou Holtz and Larry King. It's all available to you for just 48 hours for just $100. Don't do me a favor, do yourself a lifetime favor. Go to the URL, enter the promo code Brian Tracy. That's Brian Tracy, all lowercase. The price will magically drop from $9.90 to $100 for the next 48 hours. Harvey Mackay has been listed among the top 30 thought leaders in the United States by the American Management Association. Others included Jack Welch, Colin Powell, and Sir Richard Branson. So once again, use the promo code Brian Tracy. This $100 offer is good for 48 hours. But once you buy it, you can keep it and treasure it and learn from it for years. It's like a real-world Harvard MBA, but no theory, just practical, useful ideas for just $100. A gift from Harvey and me for you. So do it now. Take advantage of this amazing offer today. Don't hesitate.